What's cracking, YouTube? We back with another episode from Trenches to the Riches, y'all. Listen, now today I want to talk on the Chinese stocks again. Yeah, I said it, the Chinese stocks that nobody want, everybody's selling, and Chinese stocks are dropping at the 52-week low and 52-week low and 52-week low. And the question is, should I be buying the dip? Yeah, I said it, buying the dip. All right, I'm 26 years old. All right, I have a long time horizon. I'm not in my 30s. I'm not in my 40s. I'm not in my 50s. I'm not in my 60s. All right, I want to buy low and sell high. All right, now we want to take a deep dive into the Chinese stocks. All right, Tencent came out with some news. The government is trying to regulate again on the Chinese stocks. All right, basically, if you playing over 3 hours with a video game of Tencent and you spend a certain amount of money, you could get suspended. Not even suspended, they could just kick you off the platform. Like, they'll erase your whole account. All right, how can Tencent make money and China keep putting these regulations? And so it's like a limit to how much money they can make. And this is going around with Alibaba. This is going around with all the Chinese stocks, all right? Chinese banks is keeping people money. It's hard for the Chinese people to really get their money. If you want to get $40,000 right now, it's going to take you a couple of days. People are making videos at the bank, long lines, all right? Chinese banks is going down. It's paying a high dividend yield. Alibaba stock is going down. JD.com is going down. It's way below its intrinsic value, all right? And my question is, should we be buying right now while everybody's selling? All right, is it worth it in the next 10 years, 20 years? All right, we gotta see. The fundamentals, in my opinion, have not changed for none of these companies, all right? It's just that nobody wants them because of the Chinese government. You have all these Chinese stocks that been beat down, all right? I've been looking at Alibaba, NIO, and JD.com. I took a look at the bank stocks. I took a look at all of Chinese stocks. The Starbucks of China, the Lucky Coffee stock. All these stocks is beat down, all right? And for 2024, I'm looking to take a position into these stocks. And I'm not looking for a quick year-to-date gain, the 3-year. These stocks can't stay down forever, in my opinion. None of these stocks can stay down forever. I don't want to buy low when nobody else want these stocks. I'm looking at U.S. stocks to buy, and I'm looking at China stocks to buy. And they highly undervalued, highly, and paying a huge dividend. Yes, there's some risk in there, but like I said, I'm under 30. I'm willing to take that risk for the long term. All right, maybe somebody in their 40s, their late 30s, 50s, they don't want to take that risk. But at the same time, in my opinion, these stocks is beat down and they can't just stay down forever. Something's going to change. The Chinese market is not going to stay beat down for the next 10 years, 30 years. They were just growing at a high valuation. All right, the Chinese government gonna come to their head and see what's going on. Like our city is not growing. The U.S. stocks is growing. Our companies is not growing. You got companies like NIO beat down, Alibaba beat down, JD.com beat down. People are just tired of this. They've been going through it for the last 3 years and could go through it in 2024. They in a deflation right now. Deflation. But at the same time, you look at U.S. stocks shooting at all-time highs and Chinese stocks at 52-week lows. It gets to a point where you just think about, hey, should I start taking a position? At least 25% in my portfolio, 30%. I want to be that person that bought Alibaba in a $70, $60 range. while other people buying at all-time lows, I want to be buying at all-time lows. And then if it goes to 300, 400, 500, you're going to look like God. And sometimes I just feel like a lot of people don't give things enough time. They look at the U.S. stock shooting up at all-time highs and you get discouraged. And you got to give your time some more time. Be patient. Like Warren Buffett said, if the fundamentals of the company do not change, why are you selling? Why are you selling? The fundamentals of Alibaba, JD.com, Tencent is not changing. People still going to play these games. It's just the regulations, what's going around in the world. Now, I'm not telling nobody to buy this. This is not financial advice. But I'm looking to buy into Chinese stock. I'm liking the deals that I'm seeing. And if it go lower, I'll be more than happy to buy. If I get Alibaba in the 60s, the 50s, it's just time to load the boat. Let what God gave you hang and load the boat. All right? Just load the boat. Somebody else probably bought at 300 and they just see it drop to 50 and just say, oh my God, I'm out. Not us. We buying at $70 and we prepared to average down as it keep falling. You got to have faith. You got to have faith. Now, some people, yeah, granted, they don't know when to sell a stock. But at the same time, you want to give it some time. These are high quality companies. They're not going to go to zero. The government is not going to let these stocks go to zero. They want Chinese stocks to grow. If the U.S. and China even, you got to think about it. Everybody's scared because the U.S. and China have tension between each other. All right, it might go to war. All right, if the Chinese and the U.S. all of a sudden become great partners, and the China stocks, the government for the Chinese to say, hey, we're gonna stop all these regulations, it's gonna be too late to jump in. People are gonna be FOMOing into these stocks like never before. They're gonna sell all the QQQ high tech, all-time high stocks to buy these Chinese stocks. Bank stocks, e-commerce stocks, automotive stocks, they're going to fiend to buy these stocks in the blink of an eye. And I want to be the person with a position set at all-time lows, ready to buy. So what's my game plan? The dollar cost average $500 a week into 5 Chinese stocks. All right? JD.com, Alibaba, NIO, and 2 Chinese bank stocks. Another episode from Trenches to the Riches, y'all. Let's get this money.